Alright guys, welcome back to my video. Last video we touched on getting a weapon in our hand, lining it up, and this video we're going to be shooting it. I want to play with guns this video, so we're going to do that. I've already installed the particle pack here. It is also by Cinti Studios. I love their stuff. I have almost all of it. So we'll be using that for our gunshots and our, bullet tracers and impacts on terrains and whatnot. So yeah, let's jump into this. And already I've screwed up by aligning the gun the way I have. So I'm just going to, we're going to reset this gun here. We're going to reset position and reset rotation. Alright, and in order for us to get a functioning, so this is going to be like kind of a cheap way to shoot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rename this to rifle. We're just going to get a little organized here. I'm going to create an empty, call it attachments. Okay, we're going to move all this into there. Hide that. I'm going to create another empty. We're going to call this shooting. Alright. So, under shooting, create one more empty. And this will be start. I'm going to add a marker. So basically, this is where our bullet's going to start. This is where our gunshot's going to start as well. Let's see here. I'm just going to put this right here. I'm going to find a bullet somewhere in here. Bullet. Bullet trail. Maybe that's what I want. So I'm going to put that right under the start here. And I'm also going to, I don't like the color of that, so I'm going to change that a little bit. First I'm going to unpack this prefab. I'm going to rename this bullet as well. Alright. Let me just see here. This is an FX for some reason. Okay, so it is. Alright. This bullet, I'm going to shrink it down a bit. Something like that. And we're going to move the start so it lines up with the barrel. Alright. So we're going to put that there. No, I'm going to put this about right here. And we're just going to shrink this one more time. There we go. So we got the bullet starting there. I really don't like that. I'm going to make this bigger. I'm going to move the start here. Alright. Now I'm going to duplicate start. I'm going to rename this finish. And we're going to delete the bullet trail in this one. And we're just going to slide finish all the way. So we want as far as we can shoot the bullet. So I'm going to make it about right there. That's plenty far. It's probably a little too far. Maybe I'll do it there. Something like that. Alright. So we're going to take bullet out of the start in the hierarchy. We're going to move it below start and finish. I'm also going to add a gunshot effect. And that will go right on top of our start. And then I'm going to slide it down below bullet. I'm going to rename it gunshot. FX. We're going to unpack that prefab. We're going to slide it down right at the tip of the barrel. So when we see it, it does that. I'm going to loop it here, give you an idea. Boom. That's where it'll be coming out of. Alright. That will be set to active, or inactive. And now, I'm going to write a trigger for this bullet, or a script. So, on enable, we are going to set active the gunshot. So if that's going to be on enable, we're going to disable that. So that's going to activate the gunshot to true. We are going to move, or change position, sorry, I should say. Change position of bullets. We are going to move it in the world space. And we're going to set it to a game object. That game object being our finish. And we're going to do that in half a second. Linear time. Okay, and we will wait to complete, and then we will duplicate that, move it down. We're going to set active gunshot to false. And that's pretty much it for a bullet gunshot. We're going to move these combat buttons, so all the unarmed attack and whatnot, that's going to be gone. Well, actually, I'm going to duplicate them first. Alright, and then we're going to disable them. We're going to rename these ones to rifle attack rifle, and okay, now I'm gonna rename all these because these are primary and secondary. So I'm gonna do primary, and I was gonna switch this to knife. So primary knife and primary rifle. This will be knife. No, secondary knife and secondary rifle. So my idea with this is all weapons, all ranged weapons, shoot and reload. All melee weapons has a basic attack and a skill attack that will take down energy. Alright, so for primary rifle and that, I'm going to change the picture of the rifle. We're going to find, oh, now you can see all my images I've been searching through. Yes, there's quite a bit of them. We're going to find some kind of aim. So I'm going to type in target. Nope, that wasn't what I wanted. Aim, yeah. We're going to use this one for shooting. No, we're not. We're going to use that one. Maybe upscale it 150. And for the rifle, or the reload, we will find something that kind of indicates a reload. I'm going to type an arrow and some kind of, let's see, maybe we'll use that for now. 150, 50. Alright. So the primary and secondary we are going to set inactive as well. So reason being this, the rifle itself will set those active. So trigger on enable, set active primary rifle to true and secondary rifle to true, and we're going to copy and paste this trigger, and this will be an on disable. On disable, we will set both of those to false. Alright. We're going to turn our rifle off right... Oh wait, not yet. Yeah, we're going to turn our rifle off right now. Primary rifle button. We're not going to play that gesture of attacking. We are going to simply set active our rifle's bullet, and the bullet will take care of the rest because we added those script to the bullet. So let's give this a shot. So right now we have nothing. Oh, and I'm going to turn on the player rifle wherever it went. Okay, so once that, we have our buttons now. The gun is upside down, but as you can see, we now have a functioning... Oh, not exactly. So the bullet is supposed to come back to the gun, so I'm just going to do that quickly. So the bullet, we're going to copy and paste this one, and we're going to move the bullet back to the start. Alright, and then we are going to set active bullet to false. So basically the bullet will just reset itself every time now. Hopefully this works. So we'll activate our upside down rifle. Shoot, shoot. Oh, the bullet's coming back in half a second. We're going to change that to 0 seconds. Bullet, move bullet, back to start within 0. Done. Now let's do that. Set rifle to true. Shoot, 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 shoot. I don't have a reload button yet, but I don't even have an ammo counter yet either. Right now it's just unlimited shots. So we'll get all into that shortly. We've got 3 minutes left in this video, so I'll try and we'll line the gun back up within this 3 minutes, and yeah. So we're gonna hit play. I'm gonna go back to scene. We're gonna enable the rifle, and now we're gonna pause. Okay, rifle. We're just going to boom, 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 boom. Move it up and back, a little higher. Okay, now you can see that the end of it is kind of lined up with where we're looking, which is exactly what we want. Just going to maybe turn it a bit more this way. No, that's too far. Again, it's hard to get it perfectly lined up when your character animation isn't the best. The hands don't exactly snap onto the rifle, so we're doing with what we got. I'm going to copy this component. We're going to stop this, and I'm going to paste the component back onto the rifle. Turn the rifle on. I'm going to hit play, and here we are. Functioning rifle. We can shoot now. Eventually our persons will just auto target to enemies around us, and all we have to do is just hit shoot. I'm going to save it here, and I'm going to stop the video here. I think this is part 4 or part 5 of the video series, but this part is probably going to be like a couple videos long. I know every other part's been 2 videos long, but this one might be 3 or 4 because there's a lot of touching on this subject. We'll get to that. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video in just a few minutes.